gutta!
Skål! Skål!
Pour yourself a drink, it's Tipsy Wednesday, presented from the Penthouse Bar. With us, as usual, our host and editor, Bjørn!
Heja, hello.
And of course, our host, in-house villain, Junior!
Hello there.
And last but not least, our legendary host, video editor, and social media manager, Thomas.
Hello!
What
There we
is
go.
this?
I don't know, it's apparently Tipsy Wednesday.
Is it now? Bjørn.
It is.
Yes, it is. I'm sure of it now.
Yeah, well, I got nothing on social medias.
Well, that's brief.
Yep, but what I will talk about, those who listen to this on the usual channels don't see this, but for those who watch this on YouTube, I just dyed my beard again, and the black color is very strong, so it's all over my skin because I couldn't get it off. So yes, it will be gone by tomorrow, but for now, as I just did this 10 minutes ago before recording. Well,
Oh well. And as you might have noticed, if you're watching at Kurt's screen, he has a green screen behind him. But
It's green.
yeah, it's green, but that's about it. We haven't configured our green screen settings as of yet to make it work as well as Thomas's green screen.
no.
Thomas is looming above the wood.
Yeah.
I might be able to fix Junior in edit, but I don't know.
Yeah, well, we'll see.
Yeah.
Two other news topics, or
Yeah, do we have any other news topics this week?
yeah, well, I'm just gonna go ahead with mine. First off, I think I made a disclaimer or a correction in the description of the last episode regarding my how much I bragged about HBO's app functionality.
Yep.
Where I claimed to be able to see the actors on-screen actors' names in the app when you opened it, but that's actually an Amazon Prime Video functionality. To do this in HBO, you need to like open the episode and click the bio info, and that way you can see the actors' names and everything for the entire episode. But the Prime Video's functionality is just like open the app and like there's the actors that is currently on screen.
Yeah, I
That's
mentioned
what
that
I was.
last week.
Yeah, but I somehow got them mixed up.
Uh-huh.
But you can still get the actors' info on HBO's app. You just have to click the bio button on the episode.
But I
To
think
other HBO. What you're going to say, Thomas?
I think the reason you mentioned this was because you have seen something on Amazon Prime or what? As you mix them up?
Yeah, I recently watched something on Amazon Prime and then on HBO, and I kind of mixed the functionalities up.
Mm-hmm.
No
You
big deal. No big
cheat.
deal. Sorry.
You gave HBO the credit of Amazon. Our Lord and Savior, the Beso.
Well, to other HBO things. I recently watched. I'll try not to spoil anything for Euphoria, which is a series on HBO.
Which you talked about last week. as well.
Yeah, a lot. Tried to sell it to Junior, and he made it sound like sounds childish. Anyways, it's like there is a very distinct villain character in Euphoria, and in the very last episode, there's like this scene where he just like, because of his persona, he has like massive insecurities and such, and he's the only thing he can find attractive is his own super muscular body. So at the very last episode of season 1, you just see him like jacking off to himself in a mirror. Yeah, it's like that's the only thing that gets him off properly. It was like earlier in that episode he was trying to get it on with his girlfriend, but no, he couldn't get hard anymore. So he had to
Fucking hell!
he had
That's
to
my
satisfy himself.
That's
in the
my
mirror.
next move.
Wow.
I want to be that kind of villain.
Jerking off to yourself.
Oh yeah.
And again, drawing a similar line to not an HBO series, but a Prime series, The Boys. At the very last episode of
have
season...
both of you seen season 2?
No.
I'm
No,
gonna try
don't
not to
spoil,
spoil
Bjørn.
it. Ah, shit.
I'm currently going through Deadpool because it's getting off the Netflix very soon.
Yeah, but
In like
it's-
8 days.
Oh.
Yeah. So I'm in the middle of season 2. And if I don't watch it all, I got the old ship. Yeah, old ship.
Wait a minute, Deadpool season? What are you on about?
Deadpool? Daredevil.
Yeah,
My
I
bad.
somehow knew what he meant, but I heard Deadpool as well. I was
Yeah.
like, yeah,
Yeah,
Daredevil.
Daredevil. My bad. I admit my mistake.
Yeah,
A
but won't
Deadpool
that just
series.
move over onto Disney Plus?
I don't know. I don't care. As long as the old ship is waiting for me.
Yeah.
The old ship.
Ye old ship. My good old friend
It's easier
from
to keep,
Sweden.
keep track of stuff when you have it in the app. You
Yeah.
know, you
No,
have-
it isn't.
it isn't? How? When do you know when
Have
the
you-
next season come out and stuff like
Oh
that?
yeah, that is kind of hard.
Because I know stuff that I watch that I don't watch on the streaming apps. I kind of tend to forget, and then all of a sudden I say, shit, there's like shitloads of new episodes on this show.
Yeah, well, I have to agree on that.
So it's easier to keep track of when new episodes releases and new seasons arrives and stuff when you have them on an
Yeah.
app or something.
That's part of why you pay for the functionality. It's like one of the perks. It's like, yeah, one less thing to worry about.
I used to use the old ship, but now I just have all the apps, so I don't have to anymore.
No,
Yeah,
And it's
I'm
easier to keep
so
likewise.
track.
No,
I don't
no,
have to
no, I'm-
research when's the next season coming out, because the app will tell me when when it arrives.
This is why I'm the financial minister of this podcast, because you guys are spending all your money on this crap.
And you're using the
The ye old ship.
Mm.
At least we do it the legal way, as a company should.
Well, legal or not legal, it's a matter of convenience. It's just easier for me to use the proper streaming sites and the legal means because it's easier. That's
it's
the
easy,
simple reason.
it's simple. The only time I take a ride on the ship is when none of the fucking apps got what I need.
Yeah, and that's the thing, a lack of availability. Because if it's easily available on one of the many streaming apps, then that's an easy way to get the content that you want. And that's the main factor, not the price doesn't matter as much as convenience.
No, but tally
In
it
my
up.
eyes. In my eyes.
Tally it up. I bet that you use about $500 a year on this.
Yeah, there's like $10 a month for each, like average, $10 a month for each of my streaming services. And if you've got like Prime Video, Netflix, HBO, Crunchyroll, that's like $50 a month.
Yeah, but look,
$40
look,
a month.
look at it like this. Both Crunchyroll, Amazon, Disney, and HBO are all under $10. They're between 7.
Yeah, but it doesn't
and 8.
justify it. You can round it up because you got services that are more than $10.
Yeah, I have a couple of them, but no more than a couple. The rest are under.
Okay, so you want to say $7 each.
Maybe 8.5, maybe would be more correct.
Okay, if you got 8, do you have more than 10 streaming apps? Streaming services?
Wait a minute.
I do not. I do not.
I will count them.
I
Netflix,
think I have 4 or
HBO,
5.
Disney Plus, Viaplay, Prime, Crunch, and Paramount Plus. So I got 7 of them.
You got 7 of them, which you can count. Do
Yeah.
you use Spotify?
Only the free edition, but if you want to count, it's Audible as well. So 8.
Audible? Do you use Tinder?
Yes, free. Free of charge.
And you have the occasional.
I have the occasional, I do, but
You
So,
okay?
yeah.
So now we're up on 8. I can imagine I could get you on the 2 others.
Well, you know what, Junior? Living costs money. I hate to break
Yes.
it to you, but if you want to live and if you want to have certain luxuries in your life, it will cost you something.
No.
It will either cost you convenience or it could cost you more money.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, if you want to be a super saver, yeah, sure, cancel all of your subscriptions on every streaming site or such and such, but
I think
it's not worth the hassle for me, at least.
I think it would be around 700 and something a year, perhaps. If you convert it to dollars, ish.
Or euros, yeah.
Euros would be the more correct one. 760, perhaps.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But this is
But you got all of this stuff available at any given time. On your phone, on your computer, on your TV, on the kids.
No, you don't.
Yeah, I do. I have all the apps on my phone. I can watch Netflix, Crunchyroll, Amazon, whatever. My kids can do the same on their computers, on their phones.
Well,
I have it on my smart TV. It's all
Bjørn.
available everywhere I am.
did you hire someone to renovate your apartment? The electricity?
What are you getting at?
No, you didn't because the convenient. You did it because the money.
No. I did it because I have the skill set to do it myself.
Yeah, and I have the skill set to go on the old ship and do it myself.
Yeah.
But it requires more work.
By all means, do it.
By all means.
I'm just saying
It's
it's
like-
easier to keep track of stuff when you have it on apps.
Okay,
Tells
let's
you.
make it an easier example. Some people like to do the effort and change tires on their cars on their own. And others like to go to a service center and get the tires changed for them. It's like, it costs them some money, but it, like, unloads that inconvenience for them at the same time. So it's like, do you find it worth it or not? That's highly individual. So I'm gonna pay for my streaming services. You, Junior, keep on using your ye old ship. It's like
My ye old ship.
your ye old your ship.
My yar ship. Yeah, of
What,
course.
what
yeah.
will you do when the ship and the cat dies?
What will you
Goes
do with
under.
a drunken sailor? What will you do with a drunken sailor?
I can imagine that you guys also will fall down if the ye old ship sinks. I imagine you can sit there and you're like, oh, this old show. I haven't watched it in like years. And you go on all your streaming apps and it's like nothing there.
Yeah, that's the times I actually use the ship myself. But I won't go under because I have all this other stuff to watch on the apps.
Can you find some of the old movies from Jackie Chan on all of your streaming apps?
I have all his movies on DVDs in my DVD collection.
I hope it burns.
But I can. Some of them are on Amazon Prime, Rush Hour and whatnot.
Yeah, but Rush Hour is not an old movie.
It's
Trying
not
to find-
an old movie.
Trying to find Police Story.
They are good. He won't
Yeah,
find
try to find it.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that,
yeah,
that,
but find
that,
it.
then
No.
I need to start using some Hong Kong streaming service.
No, but let's say I actually like Police Story.
Yeah, it's a good movie. I have all 4 of them.
Where can I stream?
No, you can watch them on my DVDs. You can watch my DVDs. We'll have a movie date sometime. I can stream them in Discord.
No.
Yes, I can.
I can actually buy it, but I cannot stream it.
I can stream
you
it
can
for you on Discord. I just put the DVD in my computer and...
Yeah, but that is even worse than your old chip. You know?
Distributing paid content for free. That's a big no-no.
I'm not distributing them,
yeah,
but
but-
just
yeah, but-
streaming them in a closed channel with me and Junior.
Ye old friends. But the worst thing about the streaming and everything is the region locking. You know?
Yeah, but if they unlocked everything, you will have access to everything. That's not fair.
What?
If they drop the region locks,
Yeah.
you would get all the more content, and that wouldn't
Yeah.
be fair.
No,
for
it
who?
wouldn't. for all the big companies, I don't know.
Yeah. But that's why we use NordVPN, is it not?
Please become a
NordVPN.
sponsor. NordVPN.
First that popped to mind.
Well, or any VPN service.
Hashtag NordVPN sponsor.
VPNs are actually they can be quite nice, just if you just get used to, like...
Oh, but the
Enabling
VPN is an inconvenience for Mr. Bjørn. He would just use every streaming service he would.
Yeah,
I don't know where you draw the comparison here.
if you have a VPN on your computer, you can watch other region content on.
No.
Netflix and whatnot.
But that's illegal.
I'm still paying for Netflix.
Yeah,
I'm
so
paying
am
for
I.
the VPN.
So if you pay for this drug, is it okay then?
No.
Yeah, that's kind of your statement here. You
Well,
paid for
again, legal or not, it's the convenience that matters. If you can conveniently have a streaming service, and have it easily available through there, then that's my go-to solution.
Yeah, but is it really inconvenient to use the old chip?
It isn't inconvenient.
It
it's
isn't,
just
but at the same time, you're not supporting the
industry.
industry
Mr.
as
Cultured
much.
Man, Mr. Cultured Man. These are words
Yeah.
you can relate to.
Yeah, I just buy anything I want.
Anything you want.
I save my money from using streaming sites to buy merch.
Okay.
I sacrifice my privilege of convenience
For the
to
merch.
buy for merch.
You skip over the middleman, such as the streaming sites, and you buy the merch and support the creators directly.
Yeah,
Mm.
unlike you.
Unlike me,
You're
horrible
spending-
people that we
yeah,
are.
Yeah, you're spending all your money on the streaming services and keeping Disney alive. Oh, boo-hoo. And Amazon. Who feels pity for them? I feel
Amazon
The vi-
just
the villain-
acquired Stargate, so
The villain is the only person in the world who can trying to justify that paying for a service is the wrong thing.
pity. No?
Paying for a legal service is the wrong thing.
Yeah, you said legal there.
yeah, it's not wrong to pay for sex, Junior.
As long as it's legal.
It's convenient.
It's convenient. No. Then the right hand is convenient. That's true convenience.
It's not as good. But well, on
No, but it's convenient.
it's convenient, but it's less good. But well, on the subject of shows and stream sites and whatnot, Are you guys going to watch the new Jackass when it arrives? Off cinemas?
If it gets on Netflix or ye old ship, maybe.
It will be on the ship at the very least. But I saw Netflix just acquired the third Jackass movie and Bad Grandpa.
But this is kind of unfair. You know Jujutsu Kaisen 0?
No. Jujutsu Kaisen 0.
It's a movie. It's a movie, Jujutsu Kaisen. You know Jujutsu Kaisen?
From the anime Jujutsu Kaisen.
Yeah, it's a prequel movie, isn't it?
Yeah, it's a prequel movie that is running currently in Japan.
Yeah.
It is getting here in the West in a couple of months. I think it's March. And I bet you that no one will get the right to stream it.
Why, Crunchyroll already have the show. Why wouldn't they add the movie?
I don't think so.
Like they did
But they
with
did-
Demon Slayer.
They did. So maybe they will get it. But I bet you that they won't get it.
Mm-hmm.
Why are you saying this? Why?
Because you need
because
to
of this.
you need to
Yes.
go on the old ship to get it.
I don't get animes from the ship. I get that from the cat.
Yeah, from the cat. It's currently the same thing, isn't it? We can use the same analogy.
It's the same thing. It's just one does movies, shows, and porn, and the other does the anime and hentai more.
And AVs.
Oh, speaking of cats and ships.
But moving back to Jackass.
Yeah, about Jackass. I was like, I've heard rumors about this new even from people at work, like everywhere. It's like, a new Jackass movie. Whoa! And I was like, I think I would feel too uncomfortable watching those at my age now. I was like,
No.
I could watch I could
No.
watch the Jackass movies when I was younger. It's like, haha, that's funny. But now I just, I don't cringe, but I like, it's so, it hurts my soul to watch those people get hurt.
I recently rewatched Jackass number 2, Jackass 2.5, Jackass 3, and Jackass 3.5.
Okay.
They're all awesome. And 2.5 and 3.5 is just separate movies with all the content that didn't make it to the second movie and the third movie. They had enough content to actually make another movie after both of them. So that came out on separate. And Prime had a couple of these movies. Saw them there and stuff. In preparation for the fourth movie. And it's still funny as hell. But I will not go on the cinemas to watch it. Because when I'm on a cinema, I drink and I eat popcorn and whatnot. And you just can't eat anything while watching Jackass. It's impossible.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, but
Appetite is like...
when I saw the third movie, I was sitting here eating my sandwich and enjoying the show, and then one of the guys were drinking horse cum, and one was drinking a fat man's sweat and whatnot. And they were all of them were puking. The cameraman started puking, and I was like sitting here eating and just like, nah, over there with it. I can't be bothered.
You're not feeling that sandwich now.
No.
Yeah, I get you.
So I won't go on cinemas to watch Jackass, but I will watch it when it eventually arrives somewhere.
Do you need beer to enjoy Jackass? Or
No,
can you-
you don't. If you just like watching people fail at life, Jackass is for you.
Fail at life.
Well, basically, just hurting themselves. It's always fun.
Yeah.
Speaking of cinemas, I've even heard a rumor that you can go to this luxury cinemas where they serve you beer, alcohol, and chips, like classy.
Where do we have these cinemas?
I have heard rumors of this, but I do not remember where. And I kind of want something like this here.
Because I know in the cinemas here, we have one of the rooms are like a VIP room, where you get this big ass stressless chair with your own table and stuff. But they don't serve you beer there. You still have to buy the shit at the kiosk.
Yeah, and they served you wine and scotch if you want. They got a real like what is called drinking table.
Oh, wouldn't that be nice?
That would be very nice. I want this. I want this in my life. Yeah, but imagine serving beer at a cinema. That would be like 10 out of 10 move, wouldn't it?
When I win the lottery, I will build a cinema where we can have beer. There'll be a bar there. But in my preparation for Jackass 4, I started paying for Paramount Plus, because Paramount owns Jackass. They're making Jackass. They're distributing Jackass. It's Paramount and MTV. Paramount Plus has everything Jackass. Except they didn't have shit. In Norway,
They didn't have shit?
In Norway, they don't have Jackass on Paramount Plus, which is the streaming site that has Jackass.
Paramount Plus.
Paramount is the company making Jackass.
Okay.
And if
they have a streaming service.
Yeah.
I never knew
Paramount
that.
Plus.
Okay.
Where you can watch content from...
Okay, so you got this endeavor. You bought Paramount Plus.
No,
Just-
I used the 7-day free trial thing, and they didn't have what I needed, but they did have other stuff. They had library for MTV, for Comedy Central and stuff, so I found...
Yeah,
the
but
other
didn't they get you? You said you had Paramount Plus while you...
I have the app.
Yeah, but do you pay for it?
Not now, but I might do so eventually.
So they got you.
Maybe.
Isn't that the whole point of free trials? It's like, try it, and if you like it, you can pay
Yeah,
for
you-
it.
you
If you
keep
don't,
having it.
you haven't paid anything
Yeah,
for
that's
it.
how
That's the
drug
whole
dealers-
point. They're
Yeah,
trying to get you.
Yeah,
It's not
that is
an
how...
evil scheme.
Yeah, that's
It's
how
just-
drug dealers get you. Just a free sample.
So you're saying streaming services are like, super bad, like, drug suppliers? I don't know.
No, but I was just saying it's drug tactics.
Drug tactics. Wow.
Yeah, isn't it? Here's a free sample.
Sales tactics. Yeah. Free
Yeah,
sample.
drug tactic.
They do it at stores as well. Like, hey, have this free sample of
Yeah,
I
and
don't know,
it's shit.
this new type of candy. It's like, if you like it,
Yeah,
you
and
can
it's
buy a
shit.
pack. If you
And
don't,
it's shit.
just leave. Yeah.
Every free sample is a shit product. You know that. You're not walking into the store and like, this is quite good. This free sample, it's good. No, it's good because it's free. You know, you don't go and buy it.
Very well. That sounds very, I don't know, pessimistic?
No,
Yes.
true.
Junior don't like free stuff. That's what I'm hearing. And he also doesn't like to pay for stuff.
I love free shit. I love free good shit.
Like a true Asian. You love good deals and free stuff.
Wait, what? Isn't that like every... I never heard someone say, "Oh, fucking hell. That was a good deal. Shit. Fuck my life."
No, I think that's an like Asian stereotype that Asian people likes to go for like good deals and free stuff. Like especially like everybody likes free stuff and
It
good
reminds
deals,
me
but
of,
especially
Reminds me of Rush Hour 2, where Carter, one of the main characters, is out walking, and then there's this Chinaman there in Hong Kong. He's standing on the street, shouting, "Cheap suits, cheap suits!" And Carter
cheap
goes,
shoes.
"Cheap suits."
Oh, yeah.
Bad English. And Carter goes up to him, "How cheap? Cheap as hell!" And he gets him. He ended up buying this shitty suit.
The golden one.
Nah, I don't think it was gold, but it was one of those Chinese classic garments.
Okay. I can't recall.
Oh.
I just have this image of him wearing a golden suit.
Yeah, that's at the end when he's back in Las Vegas. They're going to the Red Dragon casino, and they meet up with this gay man Taylor, who goes buttercream, something, and crocodile skin for the other guy and whatnot.
Yeah, wasn't it
I have
like
no memory of that. but okay.
crocodile shoes? I think I have a vague memory of it.
Yeah, maybe the shoes fits the outfit. I don't totally remember, but it's something like that. So go and watch Rush Hour 1 and 2 and 3. In other news, I'm currently working on a new intro for Tipsy Wednesday. Not not music-wise. That would be the same on the regular podcast. Only for the YouTube edition, I'm cutting out the logo when the intro theme is playing, with more of a movie kind of intro where we get to see the three of us do something in an office or whatever.
And it will be glorious.
It'll be different. I don't know if it will be glorious.
Junior, I'm just waiting for Junior's bit because we have filmed the segments or our own segments for this. I fixed my part. I have gotten Bjørn's part. Haven't fixed it yet because I'm still waiting for Junior's segment because he haven't filmed it yet because he's waiting for something. Some mystery shit he's ordered. A costume or something.
I will not spoil it here. You have to watch it on YouTube, guys.
Even I will get the surprise when I get the fucking clip. And it's supposed to last for like 6 or 7 seconds. So I don't know why it bothers, but okay. I just used what I had at home to make my office skit.
Same with me.
Yeah, but
I didn't even make a skit. I was like, but you guys will see soon enough.
Yeah, but what I got at home is like the Pope custom. Which I wore this Halloween. I will not use that.
You are the fucking CEO and CFO of Ukesnytt Inc., which also owns Tipsy Wednesday.
Yeah,
I suppose you have a tuxedo or something.
Yeah, I got a suit, of course.
Why wouldn't you just wear the suit?
It doesn't reflect me enough.
Like, I wore my black pants and the shoes that goes with the suit, and then I just had a short-sleeved Hawaiian-style shirt on.
Yeah, but that is a lack of ambition.
And I had whiskey, and it wasn't a phone call, and I made proper effort with what I had.
Yeah.
Makes mine sound very lacking compared to yours. But you'll see, guys. You'll see.
What, are you having second doubt of your bit now?
No. I'm. It's not a huge deal, okay?
It's the intro of this most epic Norwegian podcast. Of course, it's important.
But it's English.
Fuck.
It's Norwegian owned. It's Norwegian owned.
Yeah.
Also, Junior, when you film your bit, you don't need to talk because I will silence the talking anyway.
I will have just a huge
don't have a monologue. Villain speech.
Oh,
for 6 seconds.
No, I can imagine turning around and having this card where it says "vote for me" or something like that.
Vote for you to what?
To be president
of
the USA.
USA. Do you want to rule that thing? Do you want to be in charge of that thing?
Of course, I want more power.
Why wouldn't you want something nice like
Russia,
Netherlands, or some nicer things like
North Korea? You will be totally boss in North Korea.
Well, I can imagine that anything you're at the top of with power is kind of good, right? Even though it's not the best, you know?
So you just want to be on top of at
someone.
The top of some not someone something, some country, some
some state,
yeah.
some country. Yeah. That sounds quite
just
nice.
want to rule something.
I could
You're
be
a
the
fucking
prime-
villain through the heart. Like
I
that's.
could be the Prime Minister of Chad.
But what's
Chad.
wrong with being the CEO of our podcast?
Nothing wrong with that.
He just
Nothing
wants more. He craves more power.
Shh.
Yeah, but he already owns 2 podcasts.
Yeah, I can own 2 podcasts and a country.
You can own a country which has multiple podcasts, if that was the thing.
Can you imagine this saying, Mr. President? Oh, I would love that.
Your wet dream, people calling you Mr. President.
To safety, Mr. President. The Americans are here.
What?
Too bad you chose
Well-
the CEO position of this podcast, because I am currently the president. Because knitting.
Well, it doesn't got the same clang, you know.
The same what?
The same.
The same ring to it.
Yeah, the same ring. Like when your private guards are saying, "Down to the safe room, Mr. CEO," or "Down to the safe room, Mr. President."
I
Mr.
could
President
make that skit
sounds.
happen.
What?
I can be the president of Ukesnit, being in my office, and then I could just play the guard as well. Because I could edit myself in with myself and just go, "Come on, president, we need to go."
Yeah, but
Oh,
it
the car
sounds
is
a lot.
waiting, Mr. President.
Yeah. Your getaway car is here now.
Are we going somewhere with this?
No, let's
No,
get
no, no, no.
serious. What do we have this week to show and tell each other? And those who are listening and watching and whatnot.
Yes. Anyone want to go first, or?
I can go first. Today I was doing something out in the snow. Not peeing.
But
Usually
eating
Yellow
pee.
snow.
Eating yellow snow.
don't do this when it's snowy usually, but it just started snowing yesterday or something. And I play disc golf. So I brought 4 discs. Because you need at least 4 discs. Oh, no, you don't, but 3 is a good standard. But this. It's my fruity disc.
So I see. It's a fruit.
Yeah, they call me Fruit Loops. No, they don't.
Oh, I hope not.
This is a putter. Just like in regular golf. This is the one you chuck in the basket instead of the hole in the ground. It's a nice, simple disc. Good to hold in, a little bit fatter than other discs that are going with higher speed. Nice, comfortable disc. Chuck it in the basket. Get your points. Have this nice disc here.
Champion.
A champion disc. It's a Mako 3. It's a mid-range. Throw it. You throw it for I don't know, 40-50 meter range would be good. 30 meter even. And this particular disc is very straight. It goes straight forward. No turns, no nothing. In reality, but that's the way it's supposed to go. If you throw it right, if you have the necessary strength and technique to throw this disc correct, it will go straight as an arrow. Then I have a fairway driver, my Leopard 3. It's for longer distances. When there's a long way to the basket and you will close in with, because as in golf, you win by getting the least amount of points, and points are how many throws you use.
So get it into the basket with the least amount of
throws. Yes.
throws. Yeah.
And this disc will go further than the other 2. And I swear I'm not gay. I have this disc. This pink.
Well, that's a nice statement.
this pink disc with a glitter image. It's a destroyer.
Destroyer of heterosexuality.
The last one was blue. I lost it today actually, and that had a picture of a dinosaur and not a robot.
You lost it today.
Okay, I forgot it today. Someplace, somewhere on the course. I probably
So you
used
lost
it,
it?
and I just left it. Because I probably used another disc for my second throw, and I forgot to pick up the original
Just
destroyer.
lying there on the ground.
And that was had hit so many trees, it was getting a rough edge. So when I threw it, it kind of scratched against my fingers, so I had to buy a new one. And I knew we were playing today, and I knew there were supposed to be snow, so I thought this one is easy to see in the snow.
Was it?
Yes, it was. It was super easy to see in the snow. The problem was I also bought another disc, which I thought this disc would be super nice for me, and it was white.
Mm.
And I used it a couple of times, and I never saw it. And my boss was standing like a couple of feet away, and he's like, to the left, straight forward, to your left. And I was like, where the fuck is it? And it's just keep moving and you'll see it. Because he could see the fucking disc, I couldn't. It was white, with some black writing on it. And when it was snow and like dark brown sticks everywhere, I couldn't see the damn disc between everything. But it was a good disc. It was.
It was.
It was. Do you still have it?
I still have it. I still have it.
Okay.
But I bought it a couple of days ago, and today was the first day using it, so didn't know what to expect from it. Or I kinda did, the stats on it. But if I could manage to do what the disc is supposed to do. And I did, most of the time.
But what did you expect of bringing a white disc on snow? For who, you dear listener who don't know, snow is white. And
Who
it
doesn't?
covers all the ground.
Yeah, no, I didn't buy it to use it today, actually, but then one of the courses was just like, wait a minute, I have a disc for this, and I picked it up. I was like, you guys gotta help me.
And he disconnected.
What's just happening?
You just disconnected from the call.
Yeah, that's not
but
good.
you're still with us now.
Yeah, I am.
Will
Your
look
camera
great
was
on-
gone as well.
Will look great on YouTube, this.
Well, we don't know about that.
It was a joke. It was a joke.
I don't know what it will look like.
I guess it would look like what we are seeing now.
It looks like just me in a fucking
Yeah.
forest, and I probably lost a disc somewhere down here as well.
Well,
This is what
as
we
you're saying
call-
with disc golfing, even though I've just tried it a few times with you guys, I can vouch it's actually very fun.
It's
It's a
fun.
fun activity. Family
Yeah,
friendly.
because it's like it's easy to grasp the basics, contrary to you can't really draw the comparison between disc golf and regular golf, because you use like a ball and you try hitting it with this golf club. It's like, I imagine that would be harder for new people to get a proper grasp of hitting the ball with your golf cue, and it's like, but disc golfing is just basically throwing this circular disc.
It's a frisbee,
Yeah.
basically.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
basically a differently shaped frisbees with different characteristics. Basically, throwing frisbees. So it's easy to. It has a low barrier to entry.
yeah, and
Yeah.
golf costs a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah, disc golf is not that expensive. You can buy these
You
cheap
could even-
starter sets for like $20, less than that even.
I think you could argue that you can't bring your kids to a regular golf course, but you could way more easily bring them to a disc golf course.
Yeah,
Go
and
disc
especially the
golfing,
kind
throw
of disc
disc.
golf course which we used to play on up north, the little one.
Yeah, the ones that are located around
It's located around the school.
Yeah, literally for school kids. So
That's a small course with only nine courses instead of 18, which is the usual amount. So it's a good starter course, and I could totally see my kids playing there.
Yeah.
Because I brought them on one of the courses here that is kind of hard, and we got through it. They did fairly well for their first time playing a full course, but they probably would have preferred to start on a smaller course with shorter distances to the basket. Yeah. So, what do you guys have?
Okay. I'm gonna go. This might turn into a rant. Because bringing out this super nerdy thing. Do you know what this is?
Yeah, this ye old Oculus.
The ye old virtual reality headset. Where you just put your face in there and you're transported into another world, basically. Of your choice. In virtual reality games. Such. And it's...
Have you tried it for porn?
What'd you say?
Have you tried it on porn?
Yes! And it works somewhat for that as well. But, yeah. It's but
jarring.
you know, this is the very first version of the HTC Vive, it's called. It's years old now, and they've got way newer versions of this, and you even got wireless ones. You can see this has this fucking cord
My
that's
kids
like
has
a few meters
one.
long. Yeah, but like wireless one with a battery pack and such, so it's like the proper experience, but this is the very first version of it. But it's still like a different kind of...
Okay, did Bjørn just die there?
I don't know.
Yeah, it looks like...
was fucked up on my end again.
No,
That's-
Bjørn just died.
Am I returning?
Yeah,
you're-
you returned.
Yeah. Discord had a hiccup there, but hopefully my audio's still running. Yes, it is. So yeah, virtual reality was a thing when it was new, and it's still a thing, but it's just not very much that much hype around it now as when it was new. But about this time is a really good time to jump into it and try it if you want a new game experience.
Yeah, if you want to play Half-Life
it's-
Alex.
Yeah, if you want to play
that's-
Half-Life Alex and games.
Yeah, what
such
kind
as
of
that.
games?
And if you want to try porn in a different way.
Yeah,
One in a
porn.
different Blade and Sorcery. That one has. It's an old game, and it has recently gotten a very huge update. So it's like the VR games are kind of getting. You can even play Elder Scrolls 5 in VR, Skyrim. So
And for those,
And that's
those
quite
who
a
don't
different
watch
experience.
this on YouTube, just go on YouTube and Google VR goggles and see what it's all about.
Yeah,
like
but-
at this point in time, it's the games are getting better at the VR thing at the moment. It's like now is not a bad time to try it if you have the opportunity. And the cost of entry isn't as bad as it was when it was new. And the experience is better because the actual hardware and software is better at this time.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, it's just like virtual reality. If you've got the chance to try it at least at the conventions or anything at a friend's place, just go for it.
Yeah, I guess we all can say in favor that just to try it, but I wouldn't buy it.
Well, as I was saying, the barrier to entry, it's not as expensive now as it was back then, but it's still a hefty cost. So you gotta be fairly certain still. It's not like buying like the price of a new game. It's like, yeah, you have to buy the hardware as well. Yeah. But I've had great fun with it when I was using it. Right now I had to bring it down from a box I'd hidden somewhere. Haven't been using it for I don't know, years. So
You had great fun with it before you moved to your own house.
yeah. And now I didn't even bother placing up the hub stations, that the sensors, you place 2 sensors on each side of the room to look at your position.
Yeah, I
So-
think
it's a bit of a hassle to
Yeah,
to, like,
it's too much
set
effort.
up. It's too much effort.
It's not
It's like,
convenient.
It's not convenient. If it was more convenient, it would likely be used more. But it's at this moment, I haven't set up anything. I like have to mount up the sensors and like configure it, and that, yeah.
Yeah,
That's
just
a bit of
wait till you
hassle.
can just transfer your consciousness into the game and just be the main character or whatnot.
Yeah, just plug something into my brain, and it's like, yeah, that's the
A tips
not
for
virtual
you, Musk,
reality,
on
just-
your neural link.
yeah.
And Mr. Porn Industry,
Ah, yes.
you're welcome for this tips.
Hook up with Mr. Musk. Problem will be
You
solved.
can make lots of money. Lots of money.
Yeah, Junior, what do you have for us?
I'm a cheap. I didn't prepare enough, but I got this cup. Look at that.
You got this cup.
It's a glass.
This is,
It's a glass.
isn't it cute?
What's it from? Is it from the Helltaker series?
No,
Game?
no. It's an independent content creator, Indie Mouse. Hashtag Indie Mouse sponsor me. But
Oh.
yeah, I support his work.
Okay.
And every year, he releases Shocktober merch for the Halloween and everything.
Okay.
October. And I usually buy. I've been buying his merch now for 3 years. So every single year there comes a piece of merch, that just looks amazing, because I
Okay.
love his art style. Right,
Okay, and you show support to that.
creator.
Cre-
But,
yeah, that content creator, because he makes YouTube videos of games.
Yeah, but I'm not really that fan of his movies, but I'm really fan of his art, though.
Okay. His art. I never
It's
knew
just-
he had. Okay. I just
No, but-
recognized that name as a YouTuber who plays games and does his video game things on YouTube.
Yeah. So maybe next time I will bring his shirt, but this year he started to have this his picture on the cup. On the years before, he just had his T-shirts. So he's stepping up.
Yeah, right.
Well, when we get bigger, we will have merch drops as well.
Once a year, every Christmas.
Our artwork.
Our logo on T-shirts, on glasses, on hoodies.
I don't know. Sounds optimistic at this point
Coffee
of
cups.
our podcasting venture.
At this point,
Think-
yes, but
at
at the
this point.
stage in the future, we'll probably
In 10 years.
In 10 years' time, we will have merch.
In 10 years. I can imagine we can
Episode
have
500.
no,
No, we just have to up our content, our editing things for whatever this is.
Oh, yeah.
And we're there.
This
We're
thing.
there. Yeah, the two of you.
Yeah.
Yeah, Bjørn, the last topic, it's yours.
Yeah. I'm sure you've glanced over it, seen this through by scrolling down through YouTube or whatever. The thing called NFT. The concept, rather. NFTs, which stands for I haven't grasped the meaning of the words yet, but it's non-fungible tokens, which is a silly concept, which basically, how I've understood it to be, is like, let's say you have a content creator, let's say Junior's Indie Mouse. He makes this artwork, and he posts it on the internet. Right?
Yeah.
He posts his artwork, he makes the artwork and posts it on the internet. And then you, as a viewer, can purchase a token to have your name, your logo, your name as a viewer associated with that artwork.
No.
That's how I've understood it. How's your understanding of it, Junior? You seem...
My understanding is it's still stupid though. It's more
it's
like
like the whole concept. Yeah.
Yeah, it's like digital art. You can own digital art. The token is the digital art you own. You own this
that's
PNG.
not how I've...
You own this PNG.
That's not how I've understood it to be.
Have
you
you
don't
seen
own the content itself?
Have you seen a
Because Indie Mouse owns that artwork, but you paid a sum to have your name associated with that artwork.
No, not associated, but I think it's more you own this electronically art. Haven't you seen? Because it's still stupid though, because electronic art is kind of hard to own. Like this picture, this exact picture is yours.
Yeah, if you had a physical painting, I would understand it. But I've understood NFTs to not be the concept where you pay to have an unlock key, where you can gain access to view the picture. That's not how I've understood NFTs to be.
No.
It doesn't work like that.
No, everyone can watch the picture, but they cannot. Yeah.
So what I've understood it to be, you can purchase a sum to have your name, claim it to be somewhat yours, but really it isn't yours at all. It's just you paid a sum to have your name not even stamped on this digital artwork.
No.
It's just associated with...
This is an...
What is that?
That's an NFT.
That is an NFT.
Yeah.
Okay.
And they want $100 for it.
$100 for
that picture.
Yeah, but you just had that picture, showed it to us on your phone right now.
Yeah, but I kind of got it away because I was looking at other pictures. Or other NFT.
But basically, you don't even pay to gain access to it.
When I pay the $100 for that picture, what do I get?
You get that picture.
How?
No, that's not how I've understood it to be. You gain your name as... if you looked at the info at the picture, you get like this info tab underneath it or something that says all of these people paid to have their name associated with this picture, and then your name will be in that list that is associated with the picture. But you're not an owner, you're just a viewer that paid to have your name attached to that picture or that artwork.
Sounds like a support us feature. Support us in the link down below.
Buy NFTs of Tipsy Wednesday. No, but it's like this weird concept that isn't even buying access to digital artwork. It's just buying to have your name tagged onto other people's art.
Well, I
That's how I've understood it, but I haven't looked too... It just seems way too much bullshit for me to spend too much time looking into. It's like,
we can look into this to the next episode because it's a very interesting topic, which is bullshit.
I just find it mind-boggling how people actually spit lots of money into things like this. Like,
people spit money on a lot of things.
Yeah, but usually you gain something more.
Don't blame them. We need them to pay for us as well.
But we're not delving into NFTs.
We should Post a picture of socks and say you want whatever for it.
Well, I saw someone try to sell an NFT of Pikachu. Imagine,
which is the property of Nintendo.
yeah, so they get sued the fuck out of them.
Yeah, you don't mess with the Nintendo property. That's a big no-no. They're like super strict.
Yeah.
Well, didn't you see this guy on Facebook who tried to sell an NFT on Facebook Market? Right
No.
here. He tried to sell it for 3,000 krones.
Or 300 euros. What did he try to... He screenshotted an image of some artwork some people had
No,
and
I
tried
don't.
to... What?
I don't,
Yeah.
I don't know an NFT.
And with
Yeah,
that,
me neither. Yeah, me neither.
And with that,
And with that...
if you guys, our listeners, wants to ask us anything, wants to give us tips to something we can discuss on this podcast, want to just send us a rant, hate, love, whatever, send us a mail at tipsywednesday@gmail.com. Write to us in our Facebook group, Tipsy Wednesday. Remember to follow us on Instagram, Twitter, and I know they've been a little slow for a little while now, but we're going to pick that up in a little while. And join our Discord server, because we're actually there, all of us.
yes.
And there's more. Follow us on not Facebook, YouTube, for fuck's sakes. Because there you can actually see us. Hello.
Hello.
So yeah, good night.
Good
night.
night, boys.